Yeah,
it's
of
time
course.
for the Indie Now Book Club with our friends from the Indy Public Library. This is Amira Malcolm, and she's here. Hello, how are you,
Good
Amira?
to see you.
Good
Hey,
to see you.
Amira.
Hi.
So good to have
It's
you
good to
here.
see you.
We'll
Yeah.
save you a hoagie.
Oh,
over
please
there.
do. I'm actually from Philly, so I'm looking forward to that.
What?
Nice.
Okay, then you're going to appreciate that bread.
Of course, of
yes.
Walk us through some of the titles that you brought today.
Yeah, of course. Well, we are so excited to have the 5th anniversary of the Center for Black Literature and Culture coming up on the 29th. And so I just wanted to bring you through some of these books just to kind of take you through the journey of the CBLC.
Okay.
So the CBLC, it was started in 2017, and it aims to be a place where people can get context and access to a lot of different areas of African American culture, and this is a space for everybody.
Okay.
So kind of just starting from a place of knowledge, we can start with, so you want to talk about race, and stand from the beginning just to get a little bit of background on some of the current context that we have going on in the city
Okay.
and the country, and just get a little bit more information about those things.
Yeah, so walk us through each one of these books.
Yeah, of course. Just kind of moving through. I think one of the best and the worst things about the CBLC is that people are often surprised by the vast collection that we have.
Okay.
So it's great that people are getting to know this resource in the city and being able to get connected with books, but we definitely want this to be able to be an opportunity for everybody to get involved with the library. So in thinking about the aspect of community that we've really found in this space, I really wanted to talk about the importance of Dents in the Ceiling, and then also talking about Maya Angelou's book. But before that, I do want to get to You Are Your Best Thing by Tarana Burke and Brene Brown. This is something that I have personally in my own collection.
Yeah.
And it's just a beginning of essays about how community is kind of built through connections, and that's something that the CBLC is very about as we kind of just continue to work with our programs, continue to be able to kind of just share our space and get those things as well. And just kind of looking toward the future, just kind of things that people can look forward to. We're also having some indie authors come to the CBLC on the 29th to be able to talk about their books. And so one of those local authors is Angel Henry. So she wrote Dents in the Ceiling, which is about tools women and allies need to break through, so some more tools for readers as well.
Okay.
And then just kind of going toward the future, we're talking about making sure that all Black lives matter.
Okay.
And then even getting into the Christmas season, we have Singing and Swinging and Getting Merry Like Christmas with Maya Angelou.
Okay.
And so this is a continuation of her autobiography, but just bringing in a lot of different topics that people may not think that they find in the CBLC. This area really just brings context to a lot of those different areas. So on the 29th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., we're going to be in the CBLC having music, a lot of different connections happening, so it's going to be a great time.
That's fun.
Yeah, I know, like you said, a lot of people are surprised by just the vast collection and the resources. And what we often see when you guys come on is there are so many free things that people can access through the library.
Absolutely. There are so many different databases that you have access to, online books. We have a ton of digital ebooks available through the Libby and Overdrive apps. There's a lot of different access. Our collection is over 20,000 strong with items for children, adults, teens, just a vast amount of information.
Great. Amir, if you had to pick one of these books for someone to read,
That's
I'm
probably
putting you on the
hard.
spot.
It's a good question, though.
Which one would you
What
go
would we
with?
start
Oh
with?
man, that's hard. I do want to say You Are Your Best Thing because I really do appreciate. It's an anthology, so there's a lot of different perspectives in that book, and it really just kind of talks about the community and a lot of things that can kind of come from bringing people together and just making those connections.
That's
And
great.
That's something that's so important.
Awesome. All right, remind people about the event just one more time on the 29th.
Absolutely. The CBLC 5th anniversary is on October 29th. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. We're partnering with Indiana Librarians Leading in Diversity, and we're going to have a featured speaker, Dr. Nicole A. Cook, who teaches at the University of South Carolina. So there's going to be a featured speaker. We're going to have music. We're going to have authors. We're going to have performances. It's going to be a great time, and I hope everybody comes down.
Love it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing these books with us and telling us about these upcoming events. We appreciate it so much. We have Indy Public Library's website right there if you want to learn all that information.